Is radical Islam at war with humor? And is Islamic immigration leading to a modern-day exodus of Jews from Europe? We'll explore all of this and much more on today's episode of Pole Position. 12 are dead, including journalists and police officers, after Islamic terrorists stormed the offices of the satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo in Paris for daring to publish cartoons like this. The caption reads, "100 lashes if you do not die laughing." And now most major media outlets covering the attack, including CNN, NBC, the Associated Press, the Fox News Channel, the New York Daily News, and many others, have decided to censor the images so that they don't offend anyone. Let's be honest, the people at Charlie Hebdo were equal opportunity offenders. They would publish caricatures of Jews and Catholics every bit as offensive as their caricatures of Muslims. But it wasn't Jews who stormed their offices with AK-47s and massacred cartoonists, and some of those killed were in fact Jewish. The Ayatollah Khomeini once said, quote, "There are no jokes in Islam. There's no humor in Islam. There's no fun in Islam," end quote. Because jokes are dangerous to horrible people. If we're laughing at terror, we stop being afraid of it. And this is a time where we have to look at those on the left who are in the humor business. I noticed not long ago Jon Stewart on his television show came out in support of the cartoonists and came out decidedly against what you're hearing in some liberal publications. Same thing was true for Bill Maher. Conan O'Brien did the same thing. It's important for these people to speak out. It's important for those on the left who make a living through free speech, humor, and satire to stand up and defend their brethren across the pond. We're seeing that happen. I'm happy to see it. Another issue is the growing Islamization of Europe. Aside from this horrific attack on the press, there have been plenty of attacks on Jews in France in recent days and recent years. And the Jews are getting the message. In fact, last year, more Jews immigrated to Israel from France than any other nation. That is a first. And plenty more are thinking about leaving too. According to one poll conducted last year, as many as 74% of Jews in France are considering leaving the country. 74.2% of French Jews are thinking about leaving France. 57.5% say that Judaism has no future in France, which means that Europe's open-door policy to encourage diversity is leading to the complete collapse of the very religious tolerance that they're aiming to promote. Finally, here in the United States, slightly more American Jews are identifying as Republican now than in the past. It's still a minority, but the number is growing. 29% of American Jews identify as Republican. That's up from 22% in 2008. 61% of American Jews identify as Democrats. That's down from 71% in 2008. Is anti-Israel sentiment on the left and stronger anti-terror sentiment on the right leading to this trend? Who knows? We've also seen some movement among other white ethnics, people like the Italians, the Irish, the Greeks, who were previously thought of being ethnic in yesteryear, who now identify as white. The same thing could be happening with Jews, which is why they are leaning more towards the Republican Party, like their Irish and their Italian counterparts. If you'd like to make your opinion known, we encourage you to do so in the comments section right below me. I'm John Phillips. Thanks so much for watching. This is Pole Position.